So we have more information when it comes to the Detroit Lions staff and who could potentially be departing. And that person is Tanner Engstrand, who, ironically enough, we discussed yesterday on the show after John Morton was not officially until today, but announced as the new offensive coordinator after it was rumored. For a while, it was going to be Tanner Engstrand, who's been helping Ben Johnson the last year. He didn't really interview for any offensive coordinator jobs this year. Tanner interviewed for a lot of OC jobs last year, but I assume that he was next up to get the job. It's John Morton now officially. Tanner could either stay and be the passing game coordinator or take an OC job. And I said last night, I think it's best for him to go take a job. Like if I'm Tanner and I think I'm ready to be an OC and I can't get it here in Detroit, I'm never going to fault anyone for taking a promotion. You know, I've said that. Even Antoine Randall, happy for him, even though it's with the Bears. Ben Johnson, it sucks. It's with the Bears. But still, these guys are leaving for promotions. So why wouldn't that change for Tanner Engstrand? Even if Calvin didn't get the job, I would have never faulted him for leaving to get a promotion. And now we're here. Aaron Glenn, it's been rumored that the Jets are looking to bring in Tanner Engstrand to be involved and eventually potentially become their offensive coordinator. Obviously, Steve Wilks has already came up in discussions, like Josina Anderson already put in this tweet, for the Jets defensive coordinator vacancy. Now they need an offensive coordinator. And if you guys remember, Mark Brunell, it was rumored that he was going to be a guy that the Jets were going to kind of go after. But this makes a ton of sense for the Jets. And for Aaron Glenn, you get to bring over someone that was a part of that offensive system with Ben Johnson, that culture that Aaron Glenn was a part of. He wants to bring some of the coaches with him. And obviously Steve Wilks wasn't a part of the Lions, but Tanner Engstrand was with this offense the last 2 years. And he's someone that, again, I don't know him more than Dan does, but I like to believe had a pretty big input. He was the passing game coordinator on one of the best offenses really in NFL history. So, of course, he's going to be sought after. Like, I'm not shocked by this at all. I'm really not. And as much as we thought we were out of the clear, Lions fans thought they were out of the clear with losing coaches. Not yet. The Jets need no C. The Jags need no C. Like, these things are going to continue to develop. And although the Lions have replaced both their coordinators officially with John Morton and Calvin Shepard, they brought in a defensive line coach. They still need a wide receiver coach. And if Tanner leaves, you got to find a way to replace him and bring in another passing game coordinator. So it's interesting. Guys, I'll just be very transparent. I think he's gone. I think he's gone unless he wants to stay. But even if I'm Tanner, and people might say, well, he's going to be next up for the OC job. You don't know that. You can't guarantee guys are going to always get head coaching gigs. Like, we don't know if Johnny Morton will either work out or he will work out. But still, even if he does work out, we don't know if he'll be a hot head coaching candidate. He's almost 60 years old. So he could be the OC here for the next couple of years if it goes well. Maybe he just likes being an OC. Who knows? I don't think he's never been a head coach in the NFL, John Morton. So you can't really look at Tanner and be like, hey, man, stick around. You'll be OC one day. When? He doesn't know. So for him to take that promotion, get more money, be able to call plays, I think it makes a ton of sense. Now, are the Jets an ideal situation? No, it's not. But again, there's only 32 of these offensive coordinator jobs. And if he's being offered one, go take it. Go take it, Tanner. I don't fault him at all for this. I don't. Especially, I think he even kind of figured that he was next up to be the OC, and it didn't quite go that route. It'd be the same. Again, like I said, if they brought in Dennis Allen and Kevin Shepard's like, what the hell? I thought I was up next. And he left to go get a DC job. I wouldn't fault him. I wouldn't. So that's what's going on, guys. I think it's more likely he leaves. I would put my money on that. And the Lions are probably going to have to find out a replacement for him, which, again, it's not the end of the world. I think the world of Tanner, I don't know what he would have been as an OC. No one knows, really. But he's someone that's young, has potential, and he's someone that's been around really a great offense the last 2 years, but also a very bright offensive mind in Ben Johnson. He's going to be sought after. It's only a matter of time. And again, you guys know this as well as I do. This is what happens when you have a good coaching staff. Guys are going to get plucked. Even your passing game coordinator. Go ask the Rams. Their passing game coordinators get interviewed every year. It's just how it works. So there you have it. Comment down below what you make of it. You think he leaves? You think he stays? And what do you make of him getting kind of passed over to be OC by John Morton? Comment down below. I'll read all of them as much as I can. Love responding to them. And again, check out our live show. We're live tonight, 8 to 10 p.m. and I will see you guys then. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, officialctsports.com.